What's up, y'all? So I just got back from the repast, man. It's been a beautiful day. It's been a needed day. And for everybody who don't understand about the homegoing celebration here in Houston, we have church. We don't have funerals. We don't do the whole "soon I will be done" trouble of the world. God has been so good to me. He tried. We don't do all that. We have church, man. By the time the funeral get here, we almost over the death, over the shock of the death, and we just ready to party. So that's what we did today. And what I'm gonna say off the bat, cause I knew this was gonna be a good funeral. Houston don't have bad funerals. It's really hard to have a bad funeral in Houston because that's just how we are. We don't live worth nothing down here, but we down point. So I knew that it was gonna be a good funeral. We have good funeral homes here. If you remember, the funeral home that did Aretha was flown in from Houston to wherever she was, and they took care of it. So I already knew it was gonna be a good funeral. Now the singing, everybody was talking about, Al, we ain't know y'all sung like that in Houston. What you think we do? We don't do nothing but we ain't got Astoril no more. We don't do nothing but sing. The background vocals was on point. The mics were leveled just right. You could tell they had sound check. It was professional. And that little crew ain't nothing to play with. Those singers right there, they ain't nothing to play with. Then you had Rhonda McLemore came out. Rhonda came out. Let me tell you what I love about it. She came out like, look, we come to have church. We come to celebrate. So if you came in here heavy burden down, let me try to lift it up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Then you had, I believe Sean was after her. I think he did Perfect Peace. If you know Sean McLemore, his song is Perfect Peace. If he'd have sung that midway through the service, we wouldn't even got the Al Sharpton. He could have got back on the plane because the whole church would have went in. Then you had Jabari Johnson who came up and killed it. He did, I think, two songs and just he was Jabari Johnson. Let's just say that. Look him, Google him, YouTube him, Facebook him, whatever you got to do, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. He just came through and did what he had to do. Then you had the first song, for the actual service, I believe was Kim Burrell. Kim Burrell, hater or lover, don't matter. Y'all feel how you want to feel. She came up there and gave a whole tutorial of how to sing a song and then bring in the choir and sing with the choir. She just killed it. Just killed it. But Kathy Denise Taylor, I don't even know if that's her middle name for real. She shut it down. She went from Oh How Precious to I believe God is with us. She knows how to sing to the core of the hurt of the family. Every funeral I've been to that she sings at, she sings to the core of the hurt of the family. And it was just a moment. It was beautiful. That lady, and she sing with so much power. Look, ain't no reason to die if Kathy ain't coming. Hey, look, just keep me plugged in. Now, Neo, people hard on him. People went hard on him. But here's the deal. He was emotional, I think. He was emotional from what I saw. And it's hard to sing and it's hard to help grievers when you are emotional. Those 2 days I went to seminary, the first 2 days, they taught us that, when you are emotional, it's hard to help a griever. And I took soul care. I took soul care online. And you can't help someone if you're not in the right place here. And that's just one on one. And so I just think he was emotional. I think it was a tough thing. The band wasn't there to back him up. It was rough. It was rough, and that's okay. But you have to find somebody in these tough times that can detach themselves or don't have feelings. Like if they got Beyonce, she'd have put her fan on top of the casket. I mean, XO, XO. Now the man who sung "My Soul Is Anchored." Y'all have to realize I've never seen that guy before, and people they gave him trouble too. They gave him a hard time, but I think he had to be a friend of the family. That's what I can gather because I don't see. I know everybody's soul was angered, but I believe he was probably a friend of the family, and you know it's not an easy task singing at a funeral. So, but he was cleaner than the board of health. I tell you. And then Nikita Clay Fox, man, let me tell you something. She sung from the pits of slavery to the pulpit of freedom, and she offered praise. I tried to offer her $10 just for showing up because we needed that little moment. And I think that was all of the singers. Kurt Carr, can't forget him. Kurt Carr and the Kurt Carr thing. That lady, what's her name? I think her name is Lorraine, the one who Forever Mountain. That lady there, man, let me tell you, she ain't nothing to play with. She a cold piece. Then you put Crystal Rucker up there. Was y'all trying to wake the man up? Houston got down with the singing. Y'all got down with the singing, man. Y'all Shout out to everybody who took part in this. Y'all did that. And speaking of performances, man, the lady who did the sign language, they say her name is Charlene Smith. I'm gonna try to get in touch with her. She got down. I text my homeboy who definitely won it. I say, boy, you enjoying yourself, ain't you? Cause she, man, look here. That lady, even when he said, "Can y'all hear me?" She signed that. So, like I say, overall, it was a good funeral. If Aretha was a 10, this was at least a 9.8 because I hadn't seen a funeral this well put together, and that goes to show if money is there, or if you have an insurance policy, money or insurance policy, you can put together a solid funeral. You ain't got to sell fish dinners. You ain't got to worry. You can get who you want to get in, and you can take care of business the right way. Now, only thing I will say is, wasn't nobody studying a 2 minute expressions, but that's hard. I can't talk about my dog in 2 minutes, so we got to stop that. It's 2020. We barely here anyway. I don't give people 5 minutes. Just give them 5 minutes and let's move on to the next. But the man in Church Without Walls actually did his 2 minutes. I think he said half of the scripture and walked off. So he did abide to the law. But other than that, it was a great service. This was amazing, groundbreaking. And this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I sure wish they would have let Lubis do the repass. Man, that would have been a good little check for that company. Everybody get a Luann fish. Woo!